Homework 7.8a, factoring polynomial when a is greater than 1. You're going to do level 1 and 2. So for level 1, question number 3. So in this case, this bottom number and the top number is already filled. So what goes on the side, when you multiply, you get 2, and when you add them, you get negative 3. And those two numbers are going to be negative 2 and negative 1. And these places are already filled with the first number and the last number. So these ones are going to be negative 2 and negative 1x. The GCF of these two is going to be 2x outside. When you multiply with these two numbers, you get 2x squared. So that number is going to be x. And 2x times negative 1 is going to be negative 2x. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x. Here you're going to have a negative 1. So negative 1 times x is negative 1x, and negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. The outer number makes a factor, so write it in a factor form. 2x minus 1 times x minus 1. For number 4, 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 is already there, and 1 is already there. You're going to look for two numbers. When you multiply, you get negative 6, and when you add, you get 1. And those numbers are 3 minus 2. So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So the other two places are going to be 3x and negative 2x. The GCF of the first row is going to be 3x, that's right there. And then you're going to multiply it with x. So 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 1 is 3x. Here you're going to multiply the 2 with the x to get negative 2x. So negative 2 would be the number goes here. So the two factors are 3x minus 2. That's the first factor, and then the next one is x plus 1. Number 5, 4 times 6, 24 goes here, 11 goes here. Two numbers you're looking for are going to be 8 times 3, so 8x and 3x. The GCF of these two is going to be 4x, that goes outside here. What you're going to multiply with this one to get 4x squared is x, and 4x times 2 would be 8x. And here you're going to multiply the number that is 3. So that 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 2 is 6. Outer number makes a factor, so 4x plus 3 and x plus 2. Next is 3 times 6, 18 goes here. Center number goes here. Two numbers you're looking for are going to be 9 times 2. So 9 times 2 is 18. 9 plus 2 is 11. These two places should be filled with the first number and the last number. So 3h squared and 6. So I'm just going to use h here. And these two places filled with 9 and 2. So that's going to be 9 and 2. The GCF of the first row is 3h. That's going to go out. You multiply here with 3h to get 3h squared, and that's going to be h. You multiply something here to get 9h is going to be 3. H times something give you 2h, and that something should be 2, because So 2 times h is 2h, and 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So this makes one factor, 3h plus 2, and h plus 3 makes another factor. So these are the two factors. So for number 14, on the top, it's going to be 6 times 1, that is 6. And on the bottom is going to be negative 5. The two numbers you're looking for are going to be negative 3 and negative 2. So these two places will be with the first and the last number, and here goes is the founded number that are going to be negative 3x and negative 2x. The common number GCF for the first row is going to be 3x. We're going to multiply it with 2x to get 3x times 2x is 6x. 3x times negative 1 would be negative 3x. And here is negative 1. Negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x. And negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. This is the first factor, that is 3x minus 1. And this is going to be the second factor, that is 2x minus 1. For the next one, you got 2 times negative 3, that's negative 6 on the top, negative 5 on the bottom. Two numbers you're looking for are going to be negative 6 times 1. And here goes is the first and the last number. So that's going to be 2n squared and negative 3. The founded number are going to be negative 6x, or sorry, negative 6n and 1n. The first row give you the GCF, and that is going to be 2n. And you need a number here so that you can multiply with 2n to get n squared. And that number is going to be n. 2n times negative 3 would give you 6n. So this one would be 1. The outer number makes a factor, so 2n plus 1, that's this factor. And n minus 3 is another factor. And for level 3 problems, this is going to be number 15, and cross and box. On the top, you get 56, on the bottom is 30. And then you needed two numbers that multiply to 56 and add to 30 are going to be 28 times 2, and then you're going to make a box to find the factors. For number 16, so first thing is to take the GCF out. So the GCF for this one is going to be 3, and if you take the 3 out, you're going to get inside is 6b squared minus 5b minus 6, and then you're going to make a cross and a box on this equation that, or this expression that you got inside. Similarly, for number 19, you get the GCF out for this one, and then the GCF is 2 out. You get inside is 4g squared minus 5g minus 6. For 20, there is no GCF, so you just make the cross and a box for this one.